All right, this is Heather. Hi, Heather.
Hello.
I am super excited to do this video because Heather, she is definitely not the norm, but she's only been here for 11 visits, about 3 weeks. And I want you to hear from Heather about how she felt before she got here. I mean, kind of just tell us a little story, Heather. Tell us, first of all, how long have you had this?
I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia in the fall of 2006.
2006. So you had it almost 3 years.
Yes, and that was from Cedars-Sinai.
Okay, Cedars-Sinai. Okay.
And I checked myself into the hospital for 3 nights to be monitored for the medication, and they did what they did and let me go. Mm-hmm. And I've been suffering since.
And okay, what kind of symptoms did you have?
Extreme fatigue, burning in my extremities, my arms, my legs, extreme fogginess in the brain. I could not think or put 2 and 2 together. And I had no choice but to seek medical attention because there was nothing else I could do.
And I guess there was a few situations before you saw me where you had gone to your doctor at Kaiser?
Yes.
And what had happened?
They said that there was nothing they could do to treat my fibro, and all they could do was give me Norco and Xanax. And they also gave me a pain muscle relaxer thing.
And how did that work?
I was popping pills, and my dosages just kept increasing and increasing and increasing, and the relief wasn't being felt at all. I just kept popping pills until they said there was nothing more they could do for me and I should see a psychiatrist.
So they felt like it was in your head?
Yeah, I guess so.
And did they just release you? So they said there's nothing they could do? They just said, sorry, we're releasing you?
They said there's nothing we can do to treat you any longer. You need to see a psychiatrist.
Oh my
And
gosh.
with that, it made me feel so bad and so lost that the following Friday I was in the emergency room with fibromyalgia pains again, and they made an emergency referral to a neurologist. That following Monday I was called by Kaiser saying my referral was being denied.
Wow.
So then I came to you.
Well, but before we get to that, how did this affect your life?
Well, I didn't care if I had tomorrow. I didn't care if I had an arm. I'd rather not have an arm that hurt. Cut it off. Take it away. I was bedridden, basically. I didn't want to get out of bed. It hurt to get out of bed. The things that I did, when I did do things, didn't come out right. And just nothing worked for me anymore. I just was ready to give up. And
how did that affect your job?
I have missed a lot of work for this with different symptoms of the fibro. And work is kind of thinking I'm crazy too, because I just have all these things going wrong with me and the doctors can't fix it. So it's very, very exhausting.
And prior to you seeing me, which was about 3.5 weeks ago or so, you were going to get married.
Yes.
I mean, you're still going to get married, but how did you think this was going to play out if you didn't get better before your wedding day?
I was going to do my best to show up. I mean, my relationship, of course, is really important, but if I can't be there for the person I'm with, then what's the point?
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm just so thankful that I don't have to think about that.
So you kind of saw me out of desperation.
Yes. I was at the lowest point. I just didn't care about tomorrow anymore.
Right. And so I agreed to accept your case and do pretty much just a shortened trial period just based on different circumstances. And so tell us how you're doing now 3.5 weeks later.
Well, even after the first day, I was 150 times better. Like, I wasn't up to 100%, but I was 150% better than I was the day before. And every day it's just gotten better. This is my 11th visit, and I have no pain. Like, I'm normal.
How great is that? How great is that?
Gosh.
And you must really be looking forward to this wedding day now.
Oh, yeah. I'm just happy, like, for anybody to see me, that I can actually look like a 33-year-old and not whatever.
Right, right.
3 times that age.
Well, I am super excited for you. I'm so happy for you. I want to let people know who are watching this. You're not the norm. You certainly have exceeded my expectations. And what were you expecting?
With the history that I've had, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this, but it's the greatest thing ever.
Yes, and I'm glad you got it. All right. Well, thank you very much for doing this for us.
Thank you.